Good evening. I'm Christy Cantrell, Associate Principal at Chestatee High School, and I would like to welcome you to Honors Night 2020. This year, we have a special virtual presentation planned to honor outstanding student achievement. We will be recognizing excellence in the various content areas and outstanding seniors in each of the subjects. With so many students, over 400, earning honor roll and merit roll, along with perfect attendance, we have decided to send these particular recognitions via U.S. mail. All awards for 2020 are based on fall semester student performance. On behalf of the Chestatee administration and our wonderful teachers and staff, we congratulate you for your hard work and celebrate your accomplishments. Earning awards such as these is a family effort, and for that, we applaud not only the students, but their supportive families. Thank you for tuning in, and we will begin tonight's ceremony with Core Content Subject Awards. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Emily Lott, and I am the Department Head for English Language Arts at Chestatee High School. It is my honor to introduce our awards tonight for the English Department. I have been a member of the War Eagle family for the last 7 years, teaching a number of our ELA courses, as well as supporting our teachers at the district level in my role as Hall County's English Language Arts Content Specialist. The English Language Arts Department of Chestatee High School focuses on giving students a voice that will extend past their time in high school. We want to help students craft a presence that will allow them to become change agents when they leave the War Eagle nest and join the world. The recipients of our ELA award are characteristically thought leaders in the classroom, pushing themselves, pushing their peers, and oftentimes pushing their teachers to think beyond the norms of society's expectations and to assert themselves as innovators of analysis, creativity, and above all, compassion for one another and the world around them. We want to also acknowledge that many of our recipients tonight are also speakers of other languages in addition to English, which is a fantastic achievement. Miss Marlena Spence, a fellow English teacher, will read the names of individual recipients for our English Language Arts Awards. On behalf of the entire English Language Arts Department, I want to thank each and every one of you for your dedication to your studies this year. We love you. We are so proud of you, and we want to honor your efforts in the 2019-2020 school year. Keep changing the world, my friends. Thank you. And congratulations.
Good evening, Chestatee High School friends, family, students, and community members. Tonight we will be honoring the English Language Arts award-winning students for 2020. My name is Marlena Spence, and I'll be sharing with you our list of nominees for this year and the teachers who nominated them, along with a little brief summary of why they were chosen. Our first nominee is David Diaz, and he was nominated by me, Marlena Spence. He's a wonderful student whose inquisitive nature and cheerful good humor make him a friend to all in the classroom. He does not give up when confronted with a learning challenge. He simply works harder to understand and apply his newfound knowledge. He embodies the essence of commitment to his educational experiences. I believe he will be successful in life and remain a lifelong learner. Valerie Hernandez is our next nominee. She was nominated by her teacher, Mr. Kyle Truelove. Valerie is an exceptional student who embodies character, courage, and commitment when it comes to learning. She asks the questions that need to be asked and helps her peers stay on task during learning. Valerie is committed to her education, and it shows in her academic achievement in my class. Our next nominee is Kimberly Marino. She was nominated by both Connie Henderson and Mr. Dan Parsons. Per Miss Henderson, Kimberly is a strong, quiet star in class. She encourages other students to achieve their potential. Her diligence and work ethic are inspiring. And from Mr. Parsons, from the first couple of weeks, I could tell that Kimberly was going to be one of those rare students you can always count on in class to pay attention, get the work done right, and have a great attitude the whole time. Our next nominee is Michael Reese. He was nominated by Miss Cindy Lloyd. In addition to being a critical reader and talented writer, Michael has the courage to share poignant personal experiences and diverse perspectives through a culturally nuanced lens, thereby promoting thought and reflection, promoting understanding and empathy, and enriching the learning experience for all students. Our next nominee is Payton Phillips. He was nominated by Mrs. Amanda Truelove. Payton is a leader in world literature. He takes initiative in leading discussions in class and fills the leadership role and partner in group activities. His work ethic is great, and he always strives to do his best on every piece of work. While also playing basketball, Payton maintained a high average in class and remained positive in class. His happy and positive personality makes it easy for other students to work with him and come to him for assistance if needed. Payton willingly helps others in class to succeed. Payton is truly a leader and is a wonderful student. Our next nominee is Edgar Rocha, and he was nominated by his teacher, Mrs. Pamela Dean. Edgar is a wonderful student who embodies the War Eagle way in everything he does by showing a strong work ethic, compassion, and empathy. In addition to taking ownership of his own education, he is also the first to volunteer to help his peers do the same. Edgar contributes a thoughtful and caring spirit to our classroom community, checking in with peers and asking important questions. Edgar has a bright future ahead of him and truly is an asset to our class. Our next nominee is Lexie Thunderball, and she was nominated by Mrs. Dana Richardson. Lexie has the scientific mindset to conduct research objectively. She critically analyzes evidence to answer her original research question and then convincingly uses that evidence to support her own claims. She's extremely methodical in her research and writing with an attention to detail. I expect to see great things from Dr. Thunderball in the future. Lexie was also nominated by her other teacher, Mrs. Emily Lott. Lexie is an impassioned learner, wanting to push herself to always dig deeper and seek lessons in her work. She is a thoughtful, compassionate classmate who works with her peers to not only complete tasks, but joyously collaborate to extend her entire group's way of thinking about a topic. I cannot wait to see where life takes this exuberant academician. Our next student is Dulce Zamora. Dulce was nominated by, again, Miss Connie Henderson and Mr. Daniel Parsons. Dulce has a unique insight that, as an educator, makes me view the assignment presentations in a different way to help students. She pushes herself to improve, more than willing to put in extra time to achieve success, and that was from Mrs. Henderson. Mr. Parsons says, Dulce is one of those students you wish you had a class full of. She is always willing to ask for help when she needs it and gets the work done right. I know Dulce is going to do great things in her life through her own motivation and perseverance. Our next nominee is Miss Evelyn Corona. She was also nominated by me, Marlena Spence. Evelyn is a delightful student to teach. She works diligently, strives to do well, and is not afraid of correction when it will help her to be a better student. She enjoys participating in class discussions, and she is confident and strong in her opinions and ideas. I definitely enjoy the fact that she keeps me and her classmates on our toes. I have no doubt she will be a strong leader in whatever she chooses to pursue in life. Our next nominee is McKenna Graham, and she was nominated by Miss Cindy Lloyd. She is motivated, relentless, and bright. McKenna is the model student. She sees each assignment as a valuable learning opportunity and always works with thoughtful reflection and determination to focus, to learn, to challenge herself, and to grow. Our next nominee is Geoffrey Hale, and he was nominated by Mr. Kyle Truelove. Geoffrey is a classroom leader who attempts classroom activities with courage. I have observed Geoffrey helping his classmates multiple times this year and have valued Geoffrey's contributions to classroom discussion. Geoffrey is an outstanding young man with a great future ahead of himself. Our next nominee is Cynthia Grace Llanos. She was nominated by Mrs. Amanda Truelove. Gracie is one of the hardest working students in my classes who strives to do her best on every single assignment. Whether in class or working digitally, Gracie's high level of work ethic never wavers. She maintains a high average in American Lit while also participating in extracurricular activities, and her bright, positive personality always shines in class. She also acts as a leader in class, helping to lead discussions and activities in class and supporting those who may need help. Gracie is a wonderful student, and her work ethic and dedication to her work really shine. Our next nominee is Cristina Pinato, nominated by me, Marlena Spence. Cristina is a marvelous student whom I've gotten to know better over the course of the last 3 years. She is a down-to-earth, studious learner who is quite passionate about her ideals and beliefs. She is a first-rate writer with a sly sense of humor and deep insights into the life of a high school student in the 21st century. Her sense of adventure and insights will bode well for her in whatever future she pursues. Our next nominee is Miguel Estrada Blanco, nominated by me, Marlena Spence. Miguel is an amazing young man who will soon be graduating. To be honest, when I first met Miguel as a freshman, I despaired of his ever graduating, but over the course of the years, he has matured into a capable, thoughtful, mature young man. I'm so proud of the commitment he has demonstrated throughout his high school career. I know he will do very well in the future. Our next nominee is Lady Tercios Yanes, and she was also nominated by me, Marlena Spence. I have had the privilege of being Lady's teacher for the past 3 years, and I must say she is an exceptional student. As a young woman of character, she holds herself to a very high standard, and she expects nothing but the best from herself at all times. She is disciplined, eager to learn, thoughtful, and inquisitive. She is also kind, loyal, and extremely compassionate to others. I am confident that she'll be nothing but fabulous in her future endeavors. This is Marlena Spence with our 2 senior nominees for outstanding students for the English Language Arts Department. Our first student is Donald Trey Grimsley. He was nominated by his teacher, Mrs. Dana Richardson, and this is what she says of Trey. Trey's literary analysis reveals a deep understanding of the various literary techniques and how those techniques function to convey meaning. His voice leaps off the page, its original thought and character distinguishing his voice from those of his peers. His writing is a pleasure to read, with literary comprehension and critical analysis skills already at a college level. Congratulations, Trey. Our second outstanding senior is Miss Esmeralda Ortuño, who was nominated by me, Marlena Spence. Esmeralda entered Chestatee High School as a rising senior in the fall of 2019. However, as part of her graduation requirements, she had to successfully pass 3 English classes to achieve her goal of graduating in 2020. She not only passed these classes, but earned A's in all 3. She also graciously assisted other students who needed tutoring or translating, and always has a passion for learning and education. I am very proud of her, and I know she will be successful with whatever she chooses to pursue in her academic future. Congratulations, Trey and Esmeralda. We are all so very proud of you. Go, War Eagles.
Good evening, War Eagle students and families. I'm Mary Catherine Tritt, and I'm here representing the best math department in Hall County. I've been teaching at Chestatee High School for 15 years, and I'm concluding my 17th year of teaching. Over the many years at Chestatee, I have taught all types of math courses, but this year specifically, I've had the privilege of teaching advanced algebra and analytic geometry. For tonight's recognition, all CHS math teachers were challenged with the task to identify outstanding students in their courses for the 2019-2020 school year. Those students chosen displayed strong work ethic, mathematical persistence, and were just a joy to have in the classroom. Those students are Emily Bailey, Jordan Brackett, Manuel Condi, Nadia Cuevas, Trey Grimsley, Arelis Hernandez, Emily Hernandez Romero, Ingrid Figueroa Martinez, Karen Nazarali, Stephanie Romero Gomez, Jimena Villamore Tompkins, Oscar Villatoro. Congratulations to those students. We are so proud of you. Also tonight, we want to recognize one outstanding senior War Eagle in the area of mathematics. That student that was chosen was Mr. Trey Grimsley. His math teacher, Miss Martin, wrote that Trey's success in mathematics is not only credited to his intellectual ability and strong work ethic, but also to his tenacity, open-mindedness, and concern for others. He rose to the challenge and became a prime example for all future War Eagle mathletes. Trey, we are so proud of you and the example that you set during your years at Chestatee High School. To all the students honored tonight, thank you. Thank you for always displaying the War Eagle way of character, courage, and commitment in your mathematics classroom. From all of us in the math department, We miss you, War Eagle Nation, and we hope you're staying safe.
Good evening, students, parents, family members, teachers, and friends. I'm Kimberly Holland, and I've served as a member of the Science Department at Chestatee for the past 9 years. Additionally, I've served as the Race Program Co-Director for the past 3 years. The goals of our science team include encouraging students to develop a love for science, helping students become science literate, and providing opportunities for students to develop problem-solving and critical thinking skills through engaging in authentic work. When we met as a department to select award recipients, it was really difficult to choose so few students because we had so many deserving candidates. Students, we appreciate y'all working so hard each day. However, we did have to narrow our selection, and I would now like to recognize the following students for receiving the Outstanding Science Achievement Awards. Abram Alcantar, Alex Aguirre, Faith Bader, Abigail Boyer, Manuel Condi, Ethan Corley, Crystal Guardado, Ashley Hall, Michael Magana Torres, Yahir Martinez, Ashton McCollum, Marco Mendoza, Karan Nazarali, Hugh Pruitt, Lexie Thunderball, and Sandra Yabra. Congratulations, students. Additionally, we selected one student for the Outstanding Senior Award in Science, and that student is Sarah McLeod. Here's what Sarah's teacher said of her. Melissa Fagan said, "She's been consistent in her genuine desire to learn science from multiple disciplines while doing well in each class and making a positive impact in the classroom." Kate Landern said, "Her commitment to her studies and her work ethic have been unwavering in all her classes." And Mr. Matt Tompkins said, "Sarah is not only incredibly talented in forensics, she is super enthusiastic. Countless days she came into class telling me she spent her own time investigating cases. She's even talked about pursuing becoming a behavioral analyst. Super proud of her and excited to see what her future holds." Congratulations, Sarah. Students, we are so proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations on a job well done.
Good evening, Chestatee family. My name is Chris Cornett, and I'm a part of the Social Studies Department here at Chestatee High School. For the past 7 years, it has been my honor and privilege to be a part of this wonderful department and school community. On behalf of the Social Studies Department, let us say it is so great to see you all virtually. I know this has been a learning process as we have had to adapt to the educational challenges by this pandemic. Let me say, you have all risen to the challenge, and as your teachers, we want to say thank you for giving your best effort inside of the classroom and out. Each year, the Social Studies Department nominates and selects several Chestatee students to receive this Social Studies Award. This award is not solely based on academic success or valor. For to make history, one must stand out from the crowd. This award goes to the student that shows an interest in learning about the past, and in addition, a student we believe can make a difference in their future communities because of their character, courage, and commitment. When asked why these students were nominated for the Social Studies Award, here are some of the comments by their teachers. Miss Worley describes some of her nominees as being studious and one who is always there to give an encouraging word when needed. Another nominee as being top of her class, literally, and she genuinely enjoys school. Dr. Wiley characterizes one of his nominees as a student who just gets it, always willing to go the extra mile in order to help others. Another, as a student who has earned this award. She desires to be the best version of herself and is academically fierce. Another nominee as a quiet storm, one who displays outside of the box thinking in relation to tough course concepts. Dr. Greer describes one of his nominees as articulate and critical when writing and discussing world history. Another nominee as having a fast 5K time, but also having a fast ability to critically think inside of the social studies classroom. Ms. Crawford depicts her nominee as being able to marry content and entertainment together in her writing. Dr. Widdenkamp details one of her nominees as being a student every teacher looks forward to having because of her kind and positive attitude, and another nominee as being a bright and hardworking young man that does not make excuses for what cannot be done, but instead finds creative solutions to figure out the problem. So on behalf of the Social Studies Department, it is my honor to present the 2020 Social Studies Awards to the following students: Bianca Aguilar, Abram Alcantar, Antonio Angel Gonzalez, Devin Beck, Shelby Benjamin, Abigail Boyer, Miranda Dominguez, Tanner Foreman, Braylon Garcia, Genesis Garcia, Luke Gaddis, Jacob Gibson, Olivia Harper, Julie Heil, Eli Rebelar, Itzel Salazar Soto, Scarlett Slateman, Jimena Villamar Tompkins, and lastly, Alex Yanez. Congratulations, students, from behalf of the Social Studies Department. And our last award for this evening from the Social Studies Department goes to an outstanding senior. This student is described by Dr. Widdenkamp as being a wonderful student in personal finance literacy and honors government. This student asks good questions about real life, like how to navigate buying a car, the different ways to save and invest, and how to quickly pay off loans, and even questions about the understanding of the ongoing political turmoil in our nation and state. This student has the intellectual curiosity and appreciation and application of course content to make her the ideal recipient for this Social Studies Outstanding Senior Award. So please, let us congratulate Miss Karen Bonilla. Congratulations, Miss Karen, on the Outstanding Senior Award for Social Studies. We thank you, students, for viewing tonight, and from the Social Studies Department to your family at home, we hope that you're being safe, and we hope that you have a great evening. God bless.
Good evening and welcome, War Eagle family. My name is Veronica Martin, and I am the visual arts teacher here at Chestatee High School, and I've been here for 9 years now. As an art teacher, it is so important not only for me to provide my students with materials and lessons that help them grow as artists and art intellectuals, but it is so important for me to provide an environment that helps my students discover their personal voice. With over 150 students, it is so hard to narrow the list down to only 8. But it is with great pleasure that I now announce the recipients of the Outstanding Achievement Awards in Visual Arts. Kara Bomar, Jordan Brackett, Jose Buendia, Miranda Dominguez, Bon Dell, Jillian Edgar, Elias Pablo Lopez, and Yina Perez. Congratulations, guys. For Outstanding Senior in the Visual Arts, the award goes to Doramar Bonilla. Doramar is faithfully committed to the visual arts, and this year I got to watch her experiment and fail and continue to work hard and achieve wonderful pieces. To be an artist, you must be unafraid to take risks on new ideas. You must embrace failure with understanding and acceptance. You don't quit because your first idea didn't work, and you step out of not only your comfort zone, but society's comfort zone. To be an artist, you create with all of your heart and soul. I believe Doramar is a true artist and capable of all of the above, and it has been a joy to see her flourish over the years. Congratulations, Doramar, and congratulations to all the recipients tonight. Thank you.
Good evening, War Eagle Nation. This is Mr. Kelly with the Chestatee Theater Department here for Honors Night. I know that we can't be together in person, but please believe me, to all of my wonderful theater students, that I love you dearly. I cannot believe that this is the conclusion of my 9th year at Chestatee High School. It seems like only yesterday that I was lucky enough to become a part of the War Eagles and Troop 66A1. We always have a lot of lofty goals in our theater department, and we're pretty darn good at matching them. This year, we had our second closing number performance at ThesCon in school history. We did very well at one act play and at our literary regional, where we won our region yet again. Winning, of course, is not everything. One of the most important goals for me is that when someone comes to watch one of our performances at school, that they feel like they are at a small college program instead of a public high school. And I think we accomplish that far more often than we don't. And more importantly, I hope that at the end of every day, every student knows that they are loved and that they are safe and in a wonderful place where they can grow and become the great human beings they were always destined to be. That being said, you don't want to listen to me talk. This is not a curtain speech. So let's get going with some awards. Please know that giving out these awards is really tough. I only have so many slots, and it's hard to recognize everyone. I look at how long someone has worked over the course of the year. Did they win an award at a one-act play, at a thespian conference, at a literary competition? All of those factors go into it. So let's start with our freshmen. Tonight, we're going to honor Miss Emily Bannister and Mr. Riley Tucker. Congratulations. Our sophomore class is Miss Zalissa Lomax and Miss Abby Rausch. Congratulations to you both. Our juniors, Miss Abigail Boyer and Mr. Garrett White. Congratulations. And our seniors, whom I will miss greatly. It's Miss Payton McMorrow and your thespian president, Miss Caroline Barber. Congratulations to all of you. And finally, we have an Outstanding Senior Award that I'm very excited to give, and that is to Miss Caroline Barber. I know you can follow along on the slide, but Caroline is one of the kindest, hardest working, and talented students in Chestatee theater history. She's a one-act play state champion as part of a tech crew, a 2-time regional champion actress at literary, and the only student to perform in both thespian conference closing numbers in our school's history. And one last thing. When this whole COVID thing happened and we left school on Friday, that Saturday was the state finals. And Caroline was going to be in it twice. And I believe with all of my heart and soul that if we had just one more day together, I would not have said a 2-time regional champion actress, but I would have said a 2-time state champion actress. I love all of you here at Chestatee, and I am so sorry that I can't be with you in person tonight, but please know that I love and adore each of you. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Rudy Wilson, Interim Director of Bands at Chestatee High School. I've been involved in music education for over 40 years and recently retired from Brookwood High School in 2013. It has been a pleasure to work here at Chestatee this year, and especially with my good friend and esteemed colleague, Mr. Ernie Phillips. It has been a challenging year for the band program, and I'd like to commend the student leaders for their dedication and service to the program, and for the welcoming spirit that the students offered me. It is the goal of the band department to offer quality experiences and performances that challenge, encourage, and motivate and inspire each student. It is our goal for each student to develop as mature and independent musicians, and that they continue to enjoy music in their future endeavors, sharing their talents with others. It is always difficult to select a few students to be recognized among the many outstanding band students here, and I would like to thank them on behalf of Mr. Phillips and the administration for working with us this year and allowing us to keep the band program on track and moving forward. The following students are to be recognized for their dedication and outstanding leadership shown in the band this year. The class awards are presented to Sarah Andrew, Madeline Bonifacio, Jaden Clark, Hunter Crabtree, Preston Cummings, Eric Entrican, Tanner Foreman, and Linda Pham. Congratulations to these students. We would also like to recognize the senior band student whom we felt was an exemplary student with high ideals, dedication, and willingness to do what was needed unselfishly for the band program. This student we'd like to recognize as the recipient of the Outstanding Senior Band Award, the John Philip Sousa Award, has shown consistent qualities for this honor and recognition. This award was established by the John Philip Sousa Foundation in 1955 to honor the top senior high school band member, recognizing senior superior musicianship and outstanding dedication to the band program. The certificate reads, "In recognition of outstanding achievement and interest in instrumental music for singular merit and loyalty and cooperation, and for displaying those high qualities of conduct that school instrumental programs require." This award is presented to Cade Sexton. Congratulations, Cade. And I would like to thank you for allowing me to present this award tonight and for the opportunity to have served the students at Chestatee High School this year. Thank you very much.
Good evening. My name is Lisa Bassett, and I am the chorus director at Chestatee High School. To all of our Chestatee families, as much as I wish we were doing this together in person, I am so grateful that we are still able to come together to honor these students in this fashion. A big thanks to our CHS administrators and staff for making this honors night happen. Our chorus program was just preparing for our large group evaluations and our final concert when we found out that school from home was going to be our new reality for the time being. And I'm very, very proud of how all of our students have adapted to this situation. This is my 5th year at Chestatee, and it's been my goal from the start to grow our program both in quality and in quantity. And because of the incredible chorus students that we've had over the last several years, we've been able to do that every single year. Our program continues to grow and excel and exceed my expectations each year. We have the most kind and thoughtful students at Chestatee, and it is very, very difficult to pick just 2 from each class to honor. So this year, for their hard work and achievement, for our freshman class, I would like to recognize Becky Skelton and Malifi Sijia. And for our sophomore class, I would like to recognize Hunter Bennett and Bailey Godfrey. For our junior class, I want to recognize Karina Croft and Grant Siegfried. And finally, for our senior class, Caroline Barber and Hannah Walker. I mentioned for the last 5 years that we've grown in number and we have sent more students to All-State Chorus each year. This year we finally broke a school record, and our War Eagle Chorus sent the most students to All-State that we've ever had in Chestatee's history. So I want to give a big congratulations to these 2020 All-Staters: Caroline Barber, Hunter Bennett, Trinity Crow, Bailey Godfrey, Samuel Hamilton, Alex May, Dawson Payne, Miranda Roundtree, Mitchell Ryder, Malifi Sijia, Becky Skelton, John Sykes, Hannah Walker, Michaela Weiss, Josie Wiley, and Elizabeth Youngblood. Finally, I want to recognize our outstanding senior this year. So a big congratulations goes to Miss Hannah Walker. She is our chorus president this year, and she is the epitome of the War Eagle way: character, courage, and commitment. She has led our students with kindness and compassion, and she has gone out of her way to make new students feel welcome. Thank you, Hannah, for all that you've helped our program do and for helping it continue to thrive. I want you all to know that I'm very, very grateful to be a part of the Chestatee community. And students, I'm so proud of you for your hard work, and I love and appreciate you all.
Hi, my name is Ana Diaz, and I'm a Spanish teacher at Chestatee High School. This is my 4th year teaching at Chestatee, and I teach Spanish for Native Speakers 2, AP Spanish Language, and AP Spanish Literature. The goal of the Modern Language Department at Chestatee is to equip our students to communicate effectively in a language other than English and to become culturally competent global citizens. This year, it is my honor to present the Outstanding Achievement Awards for Modern Language in Spanish to the following students: Laura Alcantar, Erica Alvarez, Abigail Boyer, Abigail Bravo, Kelly Figueroa, Gabby Galvez, Ashley Hall, and Gerardo Rivera. It is also my privilege to present the award for Outstanding Senior to Laura Alcantar. Laura is an accomplished language student who has studied Spanish every year of high school, culminating this year with AP Spanish Literature. She is an active member and current president of Spanish Honor Society. She is the recipient of the International Skills Diploma Seal and the Georgia Seal of Biliteracy. She is outstanding for her academic excellence in the field of Spanish and incredible work to support our community of language learners, both locally and globally. Congratulations, Laura.
Good evening. My name is Dot Kempner, and I teach German at Chastity High School. I've been here for 4 years. I teach levels 1 through 3 honors. And I'd like to talk to you about German students tonight. They are very passionate students about learning another language and another culture. They're open-minded and think about their world globally. They're talented, diligent, and tonight I'd like to mention some who excelled in the language this year. For the freshmen, it is Henry Grimsley and Tanya Vasquez. For the sophomores, I'd like to congratulate Maybelline Bonifacio and Natalie Munoz. For the juniors, Abby Mize and Fernando Roblero. And for the seniors, Crystal Guardado and Kalisha Hale. They all did a great job this year, as did all my students. For the outstanding senior in German, this is a young man who was a good German student and then excelled and became an excellent German student. He also was willing to help his classmates. He had a great sense of humor. He's kind and respectful, always ready with a smile. He is the German club president. And although he wasn't sure he wanted to, he ended up hosting 2 German students. His family was terrific about that. And I want to congratulate Jarrett Thompson and thank him for a job well done. Good night.
Hey everyone, my name is Kaylee Crumley, and I'm here to give you the Physical Education Award recipients for the 2020 Honors Night. In my 3 years at Chastity High School, I've been fortunate enough to see the recipients in and out of the gym or teach the recipients in and out of the gym. From female weight training all the way to team sports classes, as well as physical education classes, and even health. It's been an honor and a privilege to teach each and every one of you or see you guys go through our gym classes. Taking classes in the PE department, I'm sure you all know most of our goals is to really keep you guys physically active. And it's not just by making you run a mile or making you run a beeper test or getting as many sit-ups and push-ups you can in a minute. It's strictly to find something you love and something that can make you physically active for the rest of your life. Whether it's walking, running stadiums, running sprints, playing sports, playing with your friends, getting fresh air outside, any of those things that want to keep you active for the longevity of your life was our goal. And each of you have reached that goal and continue to push that goal, playing sports or just wanting to keep being active. We've loved seeing you guys be active throughout our Instagram on social media. It's been so fun to keep up with you guys through this quarantine period. With that being said, we've had numerous students that we struggled to really find the top group of you guys to get this award. And we're so honored to be able to give you guys these awards. And I hope you guys take these and just know you really did earn them and how much we are so proud of you guys and how much we appreciate all the work and effort you put into our classes. The Outstanding Physical Education Achievement Awards go to Christian Charles, Emmeline Easterwood, Gabby Galvez, Jacob Gibson, Shakira Hudson, Yahir Martinez, Diana Ortiz, and Anakin Rowland. Congrats, you guys. You did an awesome job, and your achievement is truly outstanding. Our Physical Education Outstanding Senior is no other than Seth Presley. I would now like to read an awesome quote from Coach Conley. Seth's work ethic in the weight room has enabled him to shine on the football field as well as on the track. Seth is a two-sport athlete who also excels in the classroom and participates in various other clubs. Congrats to Seth for being a true War Eagle. Every single one of you guys have really shown the 3 C's that we hold dear to our heart at Chestatee High School: character, courage, and commitment. Congrats, and go War Eagles.
Hello, I'm Suzanne Gerard, and I have the wonderful blessing and privilege of being principal here at Chestatee. I am so excited to share with you today our 2 2020 War Eagle Award recipients. Each year, I, along with all the staff members here at Chestatee, have the wonderful privilege of selecting 2 recipients of this prestigious award. This award is given to what I call the best of the best that we have. And wow, is that not a hard decision? I polled the staff and I asked, give me the students that you think are the epitome of character, courage, and commitment. And then we begin the long process of trying to decide, gosh, how do we narrow that down, because we have so many worthy recipients. But I'm excited today to share with you the female and the male student that your faculty and staff and your administration decided would receive the awards this year. We typically do this at our award ceremony, and besides graduation, it's probably my favorite thing to do, to recognize you for 4 years of hard work. You know, I always tell folks that no matter what you're doing in life, the epitome of a War Eagle, the epitome of character, courage, and commitment is doing the right thing no matter where you are, no matter who you're around, and if anyone is even watching. And that's what these 2 folks are doing. So join me as I read, first of all, what folks, your faculty, your staff, your teachers said about our female award recipient. So bear with me as I read these exciting things. Ms. Kirkcaldy says, this student was really distraught about not getting to have her senior track season because she knew that this was her year. What she didn't realize was that she doesn't need to leap over a single hurdle. She's already a winner. She understands that you have to work hard for your dreams. This student always goes all in her studies and in her training as a War Eagle athlete. She will always be our capital O-U-R winner. Another teacher, Mr. Wiley, says, oh, Mr. Ard, this is such an excellent choice. She is very talented on the court, in the classroom, and in the community. I will never understand how she successfully juggled so much this year. How did she manage to do it all so well? Another teacher, Ms. Light, says, this student has such a great passion for learning inside and outside the classroom. In my time with her during directed studies, I've had the opportunity to hear her heart on a number of occasions. This student's heart is beautiful, compassionate, caring, creative, and insightful. She has taught me so much about being a person of character, of standing tall, and staying absolute in her truth. She will carry on the heart of the War Eagle Nation and will continue to help Chestatee maintain its namesake, place of light, long after she leaves our halls. Share your light, student, this teacher says. Shine on. Lift up humanity wherever your heart guides you. Push yourself to become a gracious leader of our people and trust your gut. Know that we're always here for you. Another teacher says, I'm so thankful that she decided to dedicate a part of her year to serve on the yearbook staff. I am privileged to have gotten to know her during this year. She is a natural leader who raises the bar for herself and her peers. As an athlete, her mindset is to strive for excellence and to settle for nothing less, and she extends this mindset into the classroom. She is willing to sacrifice for the good of the team or any group she leads. She treats others with respect, and her peers respect her. Being around her is refreshing because she is honest and authentic. As I read these, I just keep thinking, wow, I need to be more like these students. These are the students we're talking about. It is my pleasure, my honor, to give this year's War Eagle Principals Award to Miss Lindsay Bornhorst. Congratulations, Lindsay. You truly are a War Eagle that displays character, courage, and commitment everywhere you go. You have indeed created a legacy that will last long beyond your years of walking the halls here at Chestatee. I could not be more proud to call you a War Eagle. And now for our male War Eagle Principals Award recipient. Coach Samples says about him, he is hardworking, respectful, and a model student. It was a pleasure to teach him, and I will truly miss him. Coach Wiley says another great choice. He is bright, kind, hardworking, a joy to be around. He is a leader inside and outside of the classroom. Our spring break trip to Europe wouldn't have been the same without him. He truly shined as a leader on that trip and helped several out during that trip on numerous occasions. He has a huge heart and an innate ability to light up a room and comfort all around him. So very well deserved, says Coach Whitten. Always friendly, polite, respectful, cooperative, and always doing the right thing. He exemplifies the War Eagle way. Mr. Landrum thinks so much of this student that he made a rap about him. I want to hear that rap. Mr. Landrum says, I value his positive attitude and steady work ethic. I leaned on his intellectual curiosity and senior leadership all year in AP Lang. Coach Conley says, the perfect choice. He is one of the most polite and honest kids I have ever been around. He was able to excel at extremely high levels, both on the field and in the classroom. He is a great example to follow of what it means to be a true War Eagle athlete. Mr. Stevens says, this student exudes excellence, plain and simple. He is one of the kindest students I've ever had the honor of teaching, and he shines in everything he attempts. He is superb in the classroom and a leader in the hallways and on the field. He is the type of student who brightens the day of his teachers, and he is not afraid to march to the beat of his own drum. I have honestly never seen this student be anything less than kind and generous to others. That spirit, combined with his intellect, will yield endless opportunities for him. I do not see this student as merely one of my students. I see him as a lifelong friend. Coach Whitlow says, great man to have in class. You can always count on him to lead, to begin discussions when no one else will. He is a shining example of love and character with a big heart and a great work ethic. I'm so glad to have met him and have been blessed with him in my life. It is my great pleasure to give the Principal's 2020 War Eagle Award to Mr. Jacob Gibson. Congratulations, Jacob. Congratulations, Lindsay. As I'm reading these quotes, I myself aspire to be more like you. You make me better. You make your fellow students better and your teachers better. You make humankind better just by being you. I wish you nothing but success as you continue your journey in life. And remember, once a War Eagle, always a War Eagle. Your legacy will remain in these hallways after you leave, and we will always cherish our time together and look forward to the world-changing behaviors that we expect of both of you. Congratulations, Jacob. Congratulations, Lindsay. We love you.